This area of Leeds city centre has become a haven for students who need somewhere to live during university term time. And most of the time, it works out well for them. Landlords give them reasonable properties for reasonable prices. But on occasion, these cheap prices are a true reflection of what you'll be getting when you sign for a house. We found out what happens when it all goes wrong. We looked at one of these city centre properties where not everything had gone to plan once the tenancy begun. We spoke to Johnny Woodhead, a 20-year-old student living in his first student house. Were there any main problems with it there?
It was generally quite dirty. Despite the rooms being quite big, it was in quite a big state. The front room was quite dirty, the kitchen was definitely hadn't been cleaned or washed down or anything like that. Yeah, and out the front as well, there's just quite a bit of rubbish as well.
And you say the kitchen hadn't been cleaned. Was there anything in the tenancy agreement that stated that there would be a deep clean? Or
it wasn't in the actual. It wasn't in our agreement, but our landlord had promises when we signed that there would be a deep clean of the house before we'd moved in.
And I've heard you've told me that you've had several problems with your bedroom. What at the moment it looks all right. What were the main problems when you first moved in?
Yeah, when I first moved in, these 2 points here and here, there's damp in the room. Which the landlord came reasonably quickly to come and sort out, but his solution was just to cover it up with a bit of plywood.
You can see that it's something. So he has made some effort there, but is it just a short-term solution?
Yeah, it's short-term. It's nothing really.
And do you think you're not living here next year, are you?
No, we're living just over the road.
So do you think for the people who do live here next year, that will just be a recurring problem?
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that to be moved or changed since it has been put in. As well, the bed as well. We need a new mattress when we got here because this one was just rotting away. It was horrible.
From what Johnny had told us, it appeared that the house had long-term problems that were only being fixed in the short term. Like he said though, there was no official documentation claiming the house would be clean upon moving in, just a verbal promise. After months of complaining to the landlord, the house still remains in its original dirty condition. And it begs the question, are the students of Leeds really getting their money's worth? Grainger for Leeds Beckett News.